Pro Dumpster Dive, back at it again. Haven't been there in the past week. One of my spots got closed down, so they were renovating the building and they're done. Another one over there is actually out. So one of the things I do want to talk about, and I'm going over this a lot, I was somewhere today and I saw a lot of brown boxes outside with some office equipment, and I spoke to the security guard there, realizing that many people during the pandemic are actually getting terminated. So sometimes I talk to you guys about people getting evicted, and when they get evicted, their stuff basically just goes out on the lawn or it goes in the curb. What ended up happening is the employee, who was a woman, got terminated, and I guess she was at the company for like 25 years. It was one of those old companies. And they put all of her stuff in brown boxes and they threw it in the trash. So all of her stuff was in there, from pictures, photos, but then electronics in there, a whole bunch of other stuff, which was good. So that's another thing to basically look out for, which is basically people also moving from job to job. All right, so let's go into this right now. Here, this appears to be, I believe it is plexiglass. Some of it still has the original film of it. Some of it is still scratched. Some of it's actually clear. This could actually be used to put on top of solar panels to keep water away from them. I do have many panels, by the way, so obviously I would have to clear this up. But this is flexible glass, which you would have to cut or score with a tool. I do believe I probably have a glass scoring tool in there right now. But plexiglass is pretty easy to work with right now. I have different sizes. Am I going to keep this? Yes, because I can definitely clean this off. I can put this on the side. I can put this in the car by a solar panel to keep everything cool, which is good. All right, so we have some TV panel strips. I passed by Best Buy today, picked up a couple of them. Best Buy's always throwing out old TVs that customers return, and it's kind of like just like Amazon. They don't want to deal with it, so they just throw it out, okay? Found this old medical TV. It actually had, let me be clear, one of these things on it, which is basically for like the EKG machine there. This is basically how it looks. It's one of those old ones. But the good part is I found a VGA plug in the back, which is weird. I have never seen that on something like this. And now we have the AV, which is very, very good. I could definitely use this. The old channel one, I don't have the remote for it, but this does appear to be in good condition right now. I wonder if I can get a universal remote for that. I gotta check it out, okay? Now, circuit breakers. I have a lot of these. All of these came from one place. I passed by the gentleman who was doing construction. He said everything over there was junk. I got all of these for $5. Now, here's the weird part, all right? Let's look at this here. I've never seen a circuit breaker like this right now at all. I have never seen one. Like, they're usually black but not color coded. This might be more one of the expensive ones, but he said this might have been part of one of the older breakers right now. Let's see what we have. Yeah, Federal Electronic Printer, yeah. So I don't have the specifics on it, but for those of you who know about breakers, there's a lot of silver in these right now, which is good. Again, if you can pick up all these breakers for free or pretty cheap, because I already have a box of them there, I'm very happy to put all of these in a box, and one day I'm gonna get a crusher, or better yet, I'll just use a sledgehammer and just break all of these out, get the silver, and put the whole thing in acid, which is very, very good, okay? I got a Home Depot bucket, which is good. I don't know how much these regular buckets will probably go for, but if it's filled up with something, if it's probably 19, it's probably 5. But just to transport, I'd probably say the buckets may be $10, but this will last you a very long time. Now, I would not recommend putting strips inside of the bucket. I would not recommend doing that because you're gonna have to close it off and you need something a bit longer. Now, this is basically tubing that was also thrown out. It's very, very flexible tubing. I like this. I can actually put copper wires in this, or if anything, a Cat 5, and actually keep this protected from it bending too much, which is very, very important. One of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably hook this up to a water filter back in with a special hose and actually pump water out through this right now. Where I was yesterday, and I should have made a video about that, some cleaners, I would say cleaners, a laundry place that actually have the machines where you can wash and dry for quarters. They got this huge container with Tide and Blue and stuff like that. So I took that out, all right? So let's go. All of these were thrown out. I don't know why, but I'm starting to see more construction stuff thrown out. But here's the thing, okay? Let's look at this. Everbuilt. Now, I don't know if Everbuilt is actually a name brand. If it's a name brand to you, that's good. ever built. Now we got some corner braces here, 3-inch ones. You got a 3.5-inch one. You got another 3-inch one, and there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 in there with the screws, which are good. You have another mending plate here, an inside corner, which is pretty good. This is a lock. Now this will probably be for something for your apartment complex. It's very good. This is actually unopened there. It's a large piece here. Now this is basically would be for the toilet bowl and the back part right now, the flush valve drain opening, which is good. I don't know how much these are for. I may want to check, but you never know, okay? We have another Everbuilt here. I like these there. This is basically one of those door ones. I know that. This basically stops, what do we got? Face frame hinge, which is good, okay? This here, handrail bracket. Okay, this is very, very good. All right, I do want to check up how much stuff like this is basically worth. Face frame hinge. Again, the reason why I'm basically doing this is I want you guys to understand a lot of people throw stuff like this out and it's worth a lot of money right now, okay? All right, what else do we got here? What do we got? Everbuilt wall door stop. I knew I would have found a door stop in here eventually, okay? And then we got a plug in there. That's one of the special plugs. I don't know why somebody's actually throwing out stuff like that. But again, hey, listen, I'm not gonna sit there and complain because it's not on me. Universal long-lasting fill valve fits 99% of toilets. Stronger 2X. Now the good part is, as I'm looking at this, it may appear to be opened, but I don't believe this has actually been used. It does, let me see, okay, the dust is on the outside, so it's basically hasn't been used yet. So I am gonna keep this and give it away, which is good. But again, as I basically say, if I'm looking at this now, it looks like there was a plumbing job and then a door job. But this may have been for someone's toilet. Actually, you know what this might have been? This would have been for the basement bathroom. Think about that. So you have a bathroom part here, bathroom, toilet, and then this would have been the door and the hinges there. They might have actually had to move it to fit some stuff in, okay? All right, so also, all right, and again, I'm just spitballing about that. I have isopropanol. Now, there is rubbing alcohol there. This is highly flammable and vapor. I'm gonna bag this. Someone basically just threw this out. Again, I don't know why, but this may have been sitting in for a long period of time. Right now, it doesn't appear to be punctured. I do want to figure out how much this is. So isopropanol, 99%, 1 gallon, sold by Banner Chemical in Orange, New Jersey. All right, so you got to figure out how much that is. If something like this is $100, I still have to figure out if it's legal to actually sell, because again, you never know. Okay, you never know. All right, guys, so this is pretty good. I'm happy with this today. I love the breakers there. The parts are basically used. Those I'll keep, you never know. Those will probably definitely come in handy, especially for shoulder stuff there. And, oh man, those are good. The Plexi is good. Isopropanol there. Whew, man, good day. Pro Dumpster Diver is officially